First at 5:30 tonight, the cold weather is here, but local ponds and lakes are still not safe to go on, especially with temperatures hovering around the freezing point.
And this morning, firefighters put their ice rescue skills to the test to save a dog that had fallen through the ice on Beach Pond Drive in East Providence. The dog was taken to Riverside Animal Hospital, where it was treated for hypothermia.
She was quite bright and quite alert. We were able to get in touch with the owner. She has some minor abrasions, but otherwise seems pretty good. It's really cold out there, and even though they have these thick winter coats, you know, it's not good for these dogs to be outside for long periods of time in this time of year.
Now, the incident is just a reminder that it isn't cold enough yet to go on the ice. And
tonight, another local fire department shows us what it's like when they're called to an ice emergency. Eyewitness News reporter Steve Nielsen joins us now live in our studio for their top local story at 5:30.
Well, Mike Kelly, although we've had those bitter cold temperatures recently, the ice is still not safe. It's just not thick enough. And today I went out with the Warwick Fire Department as they prepared for possible ice rescues.
Vast amount of time before you start losing strength if you're unprotected.
Deputy Chief of Training Frank Colantonio with the Warwick Fire Department says every year his department has to save at least a few people from falling through the ice. This is just a training exercise for new firefighters. First, they had to cut their way through the ice. Gorton Pond can be tricky.
Out now, there's areas where there's open water. Even though this is 6 inches thick over here, there's still areas that are unstable on this pond right now.
After slicing open a hole in the ice, they had to suit up.
They would try and get dressed out while they're responding in the vehicle.
And then they acted as if it was a real emergency.
One guy's just going to go out in his own, one guy's going to go out with the sled.
And once you try and take the person out of that hole, they keep breaking the ice. So we send a sled out with the pontoons on it with one of our swimmers. The people on the shore would haul him back in.
The training went smoothly. That's good news for residents of Warwick because no ice in the city is safe to go out on yet.
They were doing it last week. We had a couple of days of cold and people were out on the ice. It was very unsafe.
And we were just talking about that animal rescue. Warwick firefighters say those are tough because obviously the animals can't understand what firefighters are trying to do to help those animals, but they do say that it's pretty similar to how they would rescue a person. However, they have a few more tools to help bring the animals onto the pontoon. I'm Steve Nielsen, Eyewitness News.